It is that time of year again. I think this is probably one of the best times of the year. Just weather-wise, everything's starting to cool down. It's not so hot. You can start wearing those nice jackets and sweaters and hoodies that you all have. And also, too, I love the month of October because I love Halloween. You know, me being a writer, I love writing horror, and I always loved watching horror movies as a kid. And it's just something about that feeling of getting that scared, anxious feeling that I just love to feel, man. It's just really good. It's like when someone works out and they like that feeling of a rush after you work out and how your body feels. Well, you know, it's the same thing with horror for me. I really enjoy getting that little, fear in the back of my mind aroused, and then actually thinking about it afterwards and thinking how messed up it would be to be in that situation. I don't know, man. It's fun for me. I know some people out there don't like horror movies, but I am a big horror movie film fan, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's gameplay commentary, guys. Welcome to my Call of Duty gaming channel. I am Nessinator. Now, the gameplay that you guys are going to be watching in the background, I'm going to be using the Razorback here, active camo in this game. It's just a fun gameplay to watch. It's a kill confirmed game here on Stronghold, and it's a little bit of a throwback, but it's still a fun gameplay nonetheless, so hopefully you guys enjoy that one here in the background. Now let's talk about horror movies here in the month of October, the month of Halloween, the month of frights, and I want to know what you guys feel down in the comment section below, of course, what your favorite horror movies are if you do watch them, and which ones you really like to watch during the month of Halloween. That's what I really want to know. So let me know down in the comment section below. Now let's get right into it with my picks. My picks that I really enjoy to watch here during Halloween. I gotta go with, of course, Trick or Treat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Trick or Treat. That is just a really, really good movie. It's something that definitely will strike fear into you because it's a little bit of a disturbing movie, but at the same time, it really goes with the theme of Halloween, and I just feel like I always have to watch this for Halloween. You know, there's certain movies, and that's what I'm giving you guys, you always have to watch during the 31 days of Halloween. It's like my own little fright fest, if you will. I also love to watch the Scream trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. These take me back to when I was in high school. That's when I first saw the first Scream. It really scared the shit out of me. Really enjoyed it, and I thought the sequels were really well done. The fourth one's okay. You could throw that one in there too. But the Scream trilogy for me is a must-watch during October. Of course, Halloween 1 and 2. Now, I'm not talking about the old-school John Carpenter ones. I'm talking about the remake Rob Zombie ones. I really enjoyed his vision for these movies. I thought they were really, really scary. I thought they were really brutal. Now, these are really brutal movies. So if you're if you like lighthearted Halloween movies, this is definitely not for you. It's pretty disturbing how some of the people get hacked up in there and stabbed up, but to me, I just find these slasher movies really, really fun to watch. Another one that I enjoy to watch, 30 Days of Night. Now, 30 Days of Night is a vampire movie with Josh Hartnett, and that one right there, man, when I saw that movie, it took me to a place that I haven't really gone to in a horror movie before, and that was just a feeling of helplessness. I really felt that in that situation, those people were they were dead, man. You was nothing you can do, and it was just a thrill ride the whole time, and I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great vampire movie. Very smart. Of course, it was based on a graphic novel. The sequel sucked, unfortunately, but this 30 Days of Night is just a very, very good movie. Now, for me, a good classic to watch during Halloween is The American Werewolf in London. The American Werewolf in London, I'm not sure if you guys have seen that. That is an old movie right there by John Landis, and that movie right there is just an awesome werewolf movie. Probably one of the best werewolf transformations in film history, and I just really, really enjoy that movie for that reason. I mean, it was just awesome to see that transformation. The wolf cry in there, the wolf howl, I should say, is really, really scary, and it's just an awesome movie. Another werewolf movie I enjoy to watch is the new remake of Wolfman with Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins. And I know some people didn't like this movie. I particularly enjoyed it. I thought it was a well done remake of Wolfman, and I just really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the effects. I enjoyed the way the Wolfman looked, and I really highly recommend you guys check that one out if you haven't seen it. But that's another good one for me. Now, this one's kind of on the campier side, but I think they're good campy horror movies, and that is Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. Jeepers Creepers, it's a creature feature, but it's a lot of fun to watch. You know, it's kind of a, I would say, more on the lighthearted side of horror movies. You know, it's not the slasher, it's not very realistic. It's just a fun watch for me, and I like creature features. So yeah, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2 was good. Supposedly they're gonna come out with the third one real soon. Jeepers Creepers Cathedral, I think it's called. I can't wait for that to come out, man. I'm really looking forward to that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, another remake for me. I know a lot of people are like, what, you like to watch the remakes over the classics? Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Jessica Biel, I thought was really, really well done, and I really enjoy that movie. The old school one's okay, but I just thought that this newer version was probably more in line for my youth and the tune of today, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie, so that one right there. And the one that is really not so much of a horror, but it's more like a horror drama, is Interview with the Vampire. This is probably by far one of my favorite vampire movies, and probably one of my favorite horror movies altogether. Of course, that stars Brad Pitt and what's his name, Tom Cruise, and it's a really good vampire movie. I think this is probably the best depiction of vampires if they were to exist. I mean, it was just a really well done movie. Good acting, good story. Of course, they're inspired by Anne Rice novels, and I really enjoyed watching Interview with the Vampire. So that would probably be another one for me there on that list. But again, guys, I want to know what you guys feel about Halloween. Do you watch horror movies? You know, which ones do you prefer? Creature features, vampire flicks, werewolves, all that stuff, slashers. Let me know in the comment section below. In the end, hopefully you guys have a good month. Again, this is the last month of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, so I'm going to be putting out a lot of content for you guys. I have some more montages coming up, kill-tages, not just by myself, but by Candy, Chaos, AOVI clan stats, a lot of stuff coming, so stay tuned. In the end, thanks for all your views, subscribes, and likes. This is Nessinator. I appreciate it all. See you guys on the next one, and I'm out.